Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me here in such a good chance. Greeting from Indonesia. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Hanan Azzahra Syafina, or you can call me Hannah or Azzahra. I'm a university student from Diponegoro University, and my specialty is on aquatic resources management. Today, I'm standing in front of all of you as the author of this paper. And my title of this paper is Nile Tilapia Behavior in Different Light Color. So without any further ado, let's move on into the introductions of this paper. Nile Tilapia or Ureochromis niloticus is one of the many fisheries commodities easily could be found and widely cultivated in Indonesia. The use of light as an attractant in the process of fishing in the sea has been widely carried out. Example is like blanket net, raft, chantraman, or squid fishing lines. The color of the light used in quite varied, such as white, red, blue, and yellow, depending on the characteristics of the fish or the catching area and the target of the fish itself. The use of light in aquaculture has not been done much, especially for the benefit of the harvesting. So in here, the purpose why I choose this paper is that the purpose of this study itself was to identify the behavior patterns of Nile tilapia to different light colors and determine the type of lamp of the color that the most preferred or get much attention by the Nile tilapia itself. So now we move on into the materials and methods. So this study was done in Jakarta Laboratory of Fisheries Aquaculture in August to December 2012. The light color in this study that we are used is the red, blue, and yellow with different watts, that is 5 and 15 watts lamp power. So the height of the aquarium itself is 40 cm and the distance from the light and the surface is 10 cm. This model experiment that we are used is complete randomized design or fully randomized design. So how it's actually look that the aquarium that we are used are represented from the figure 1. So we can take a look in this figure 1 how we are built in this aquarium for this experiment. So, the change the color of the lights is done on each task to see how the data can represent the response of Nile tilapia to the different light color. Data analysis was performed on descriptive, comparative descriptive, and factorial analysis to see the effect of different power and color of the lights by Nile tilapia. Next, we move on into the results and discussions. In this part, I divided become a 3-part for the result and discussions. And the first one, we got light intensity. Second one, behavior patterns of Nile tilapia. And the last one is that effect, power, and the color of the lamp. In these sections, I will talk about the first part, that is the light intensity. So measurement of lamp intensity is done at a distance of 10 cm from the light source on the air medium. In here, I present you table 1, that is shows to us the result of a measurement of light intensity with different wattage and color. In this table, we got watt lamp 5 and 15 and the color is 3, is that red, blue, and yellow. And we use intensity using a lux meter to measurement how the intensity was from the blue, yellow, and red and the different wattage color that we use. Next, into the part 2, that is behavior patterns of Nile tilapia. The light intensity differences and color of the lamp causes different responses that Tilapia give into this result. On a lamp with 5 watts of power, the average number of fish that responding into the lamp color is that 11 fish, and in a 15 watts is we got 13 fish in every 2 minutes on each task. So in here, this proves that the response of Nile tilapia is strongly affected by the light intensity or luminous intensity of light entering the bottom of the aquarium. The stronger the intensity, the higher fish response and gather under the lights. As in earlier studies, the higher the intensity on the nursery process or spawning will produce several fish germ. So I present to you the figure 3 is that Nile tilapia behavior patterns in different light color. So we can clearly see in here is that in the first stage, the Nile tilapia will swim into the yellow lamp color, and then they will move into the red and move again to the blue color. So it explains to us red and blue light provide a significantly different or give much more effect to the Nile tilapia itself. In the previous study, red and blue light color give a significantly different growth rate, while yellow light does not give significantly effect. This is following the results of the study, which show a higher response in two colors compared to the yellow light color. Next, we move on into the part 3, which is the last part of these results and discussions. So, in here, I'm going to talk about effect of power and color of the lamp. If we take a look from the figure 2, average number fish that gather under the lamp shower, the 15 watt lamp is responded more by Nile tilapia compared than the 5 watt lamp. This is caused by the ability to penetrate higher water because of its greater intensity, so that the eyes of Nile tilapia will receive more stimulus. For the color itself, the blue color light has an average number fish approaching is 14 fish in interval 2 minutes for each task. This is the highest number among the red light, just only 12 fish that gather, and yellow light is only 10 fish that gather under the yellow light. So now we move on into the last sections of this presentation, that is conclusions of this paper. So I have 3 points of these conclusions about this paper. That the first one, Nile tilapia will move and gather in the light lamp red and blue and incline to avoid light color yellow. And the second one, Nile tilapia prefers light blue color compared to the others color. And the last one is that the applications in the aquaculture can be done on spawning, enlargement, and harvesting techniques using different colors. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's end of my presentations of this paper. Thank you very much for your attentions. Hopefully this paper will be useful or helpful in the aquaculture development. I'm Zahra, and have a nice day.